What's going on, YouTube? I'm Scotch.
And I'm Sniff.
And we're ScotchNSniff.
And today, we're going to be trying something that we've never done on a whiskey show before, but I've also never seen it on a whiskey show. So, we're going to compare
and contrast
cask strength to standard offerings. So we've got Larceny cask strength and Larceny regular.
Macallan cask strength and Macallan regular.
Actually, I have a treat and surprise for there to throw us off. But he doesn't know, but I won't spoil it yet. Don't you spoil it, Jason.
Ooh.
And then the last one is Tamdu 10 versus Tamdu cask strength. They call theirs batch strength, though.
Yes, batch strength.
And
I can smell them. They're delicious. Okay. Wafting this way.
I actually can't.
Waft this way!
Waft this way?
Yeah. Okay,
join us on our cooking show. So we're going to start with Larceny. We don't know which is which. Our video guy Jason so graciously poured these for us. I just put all the bottles in the kitchen. He poured them, and now I can smell them strong.
Is it this one or is it this one?
No, this is Larceny.
No.
Oh.
I'm talking about the smell.
I think this one, these
I'm
ones I brought
like
over.
Sweet cherry cough syrup, but in a good way.
Don't do it. All right, so one of these is cask strength, one of them's not. One of them has a sticker underneath, one of them doesn't. They're both brand new Glencairn Black edition glasses. I refuse to call them Black Glencairn glasses because that's how they sold them.
Yeah.
I want to call them Glencairn Black edition because that sounds...
It sounds nicer.
Cool. It sounds cool.
It sounds nicer. Black edition.
Yeah, so anyways.
Yeah, like AMG Black edition.
So here, you knows that. I'll knows this. Dang.
Can't see what it is because it's a black glass.
Yeah. Actually, that's really cool if it takes the color away, so you can't really... If you're trying to do a real blind tasting, having a friend pour just something random, you won't be able to tell, like, oh, this is European oak cask, or this is American oak cask.
And sometimes if something's cask strength, it might have a darker, richer color than the one that's potentially lightened down to a
because
lower
of
cask,
water.
Or lower strength. Because of water.
Oh, dang. All right.
So just from your reaction, I'm thinking that one's the not cask strength.
Oh, dang.
Yep.
Wow, what a difference. Like,
it's...
Actually, I'm going to mix this up because this is fun. You take those, the Larceny. I'm going to take the Tamdus. That way we can side-by-side them and nose them and get a good idea of what's going on. We've never done this before. We're just trying this because we thought it'd be fun.
Wow.
The difference is that... I can tell the difference just not smelling them side-by-side.
The richness and the sweetness that I'm getting. This one, I think, is the cask strength, and this one is the non-cask strength.
Non-cask strength. Cask strength.
It almost noses more muted.
Tamdus are such a sherry bomb. Everybody talks about, go get some Glendronach. And like, Glendronach, yes, it's good. Their single casks are amazing. Yeah, sure. It's good and cherried, but like, everyone's sleeping on Tamdu. Tamdu still uses the same Jerez de la Frontera that Macallan's using. Like, they use the same bodegas for the cask. So like, you're getting old school Macallan and the European oak
at a 10-year-old Tamdu, probably $50?
Yeah, it's $50, and then like the cask strength for them is like $75.
Tamdu, don't sleep. Don't sleep. Wake up.
You know the funny thing though? That was drastic between those two. But between these two, it'll be much more interesting. I still think this one's a cask strength, but I think until I taste them, I won't know. So we're going to hop into the tasting?
Sure.
We got the Larcenys?
Yeah. I'm going to go non-cask strength first, or what I think is non-cask strength first.
I just did the same thing. I think that this is the Tamdu 10. Dang, it's good flavor. Yeah, I think the other one's going to be the Tamdu cask strength. I have a good feeling. You were talking about getting like almost like a rich cherry cough syrup notes. Like, it was the Tamdu you were smelling.
Yeah.
Like, it's so good.
This Larceny it's delicious. Delicious bourbon.
Like,
it's a bargain
for what it is. Like, raisins are already reduced grapes, essentially. But like, man, it's...
Tamdu, seriously, don't sleep on Tamdu. Tamdu with the can-do attitude, they are just creating, especially at 10 years, they are creating such... And their bottle is beautiful. You know, you can use it as a decanter afterwards.
Whoa! Called it. The nose was a little more difficult to tell, and I said that was a cask strength, but Woo! It is this plus fire. Dang.
So
it's good.
Same thing in mine.
Too big
a
of a
little
sip.
bit less drastic than his.
Dang.
This one, it packs more punch, delivers with heat. Same spices. It is exactly the
It's more
same.
obvious on the nose, though, I think.
Yeah.
Which helps a lot.
Definitely. This one, it has a little bit more astringency and it depends on what you're looking for, but I actually enjoy the
regular more?
Yeah. Because I still get the same spices. I still get the same flavors and everything.
That's funny. The first time I had the barrel proof, the flavors came across so much stronger for larceny that I literally was like, I don't know if I can go back.
It is stronger, but it's, I think since I hadn't tasted larceny in a while, this is it's just mimicking it, but then there's the astringency that comes along with the alcohol.
Oh, so you think it's just kicking up extra alcohol
Right.
and not actually like enhancing flavors?
Right. Especially in the tip of my tongue.
That's interesting because I did that with the Tamdu 10 and I got much more flavor from that than I did from the cask strength. Which is weird because
it's the complete opposite of what it should be because
that's weird
alcohol is
because
what
normally
carries
when
flavors.
yeah, exactly. Normally you're like sipping it and you run off of memory. You're like, oh, this is better. But when you're not running off of memory, you're sitting them side by side. It's incredible how much more flavor like the regular. This is a weird experiment. All right, you got the Tamdus. I have the larcenies. Dang, flavor difference. So,
oh, get out of here! Wait,
the complexity here versus the complexity here, so mind blowing. It's just lacking.
it's different.
It's just different.
It's
It's different.
Yeah.
Because this is like super rich caramel, and you're getting vanilla, but you're getting also like burnt sugars. It's not bad. I mean, I'm a big larceny fan, so.
Oh yeah. The alcohol in the nose.
So good.
It's
There's a little bit of like rye edge. That's really nice.
like the spices.
Mhm.
Yes.
One of the few times that I actually like classic rye spices as opposed to like getting rye at a low barrel and cheap. Like Wilderness Trail, who makes amazing rye, or Michter's even doing the same kind of process. It's smart. This is funny. The cask strength larceny is smelling more corn. Like I mean like raw corn. It's kind of cool.
The batch strength really does just like punch you
It
in
really
the
can.
face.
I'm wondering. Because the barrel proof is a lot hotter for the larceny, but it's not. It's really not carrying like. It's funny because when I found a barrel proof bottle, I was like, this is so much stronger and carries so much more flavor, but
It's not that.
yeah, it's not drastic.
yeah.
It's not as drastic as my brain had imagined it. It
Well,
is
it's not as
different.
drastic as the Tamdu.
That's crazy
This
drastic.
is kicking me in the face, and I actually
Correct.
don't enjoy this compared to.
Which is funny side by side.
Yeah.
But this here, the difference in my mind, I was like, oh man, I don't know if I can go back to the regular. But now sitting down with them side by side, I'm like,
I actually like the not. Yeah.
they're both good, but one is not so much gooder than the other that it's like.
So it's just different. I think that's
It's just, yeah,
from
different.
just these two comparisons, you can come to the conclusion that this will probably be the same thing, where it's
interesting.
They're different. So when you're buying, sure, the flavor profiles are similar. They taste almost exactly the same, but one brings more heat, but then also brings different characteristics and different descriptions.
Yeah, like I said, for the nose for this, like I went from like caramel sugar to just corn. Like it was kind of crazy on the nose. It's just so much more corny. But
You're so corny.
on the palate, it was like wah, 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 wah. On the palate, though, I wasn't so impressed that it was amazing. But the Tamdu was like wildly different.
Yeah.
Like my reaction isn't like produce for YouTube. Like I mean, like I'm reacting like I would if I was sitting down normally. But like,
If it was you, oh my god, it was amazing.
yeah, if I was doing that, then you'd be
No.
like, oh god, he's actually.
No, but it is.
But no, the difference was drastic.
I think the biggest surprise is that the non-cast strength or the non-batch strength, for me, it's a little bit more enjoyable in this
That's
instance
weird.
where we're tasting both at the same time.
That is interesting because it's like again, playing off of your memory, you're like, oh, this is obviously better.
Yeah.
But then sitting down side by side, it's like, oh, that's weird.
Is this Macallan cask strength and Macallan 12?
That's what it should be, right? So
well,
why don't you try it?
Or
you try it. You try it. We'll see what happens here. I do have a surprise for this one. We'll see how this goes.
No, I mean, I can tell right off the bat that they're different whiskeys.
What?
Well, cask strength wouldn't have been a 12-year anyway, right?
Who knows?
Oh, jeez.
I think the cask strength is actually less than 10 years. This is the NAS. So they had the cask strength 10, and then they ended up making it an NAS. So this is the cask strength NAS.
Oh, this is the new one?
No, this is the one that goes for like a grand. The new one is a classic cut. It's made out of American oak. We don't talk about the new one. This is the old classic Macallan cask strength, which we can talk about because it's mostly European oak, and it's absolutely a bomb.
So I can say right off the bat that this smells noses better than this one.
Interesting.
It's different.
Yes, tell me more.
So this one's sweeter and more. I'm just gonna have to taste them. Wait.
Yes, that's what's gonna have to happen. I see our camera guy Jason is standing behind the camera, just smiling away because he knows what got poured. I may have put a little surprise in here.
So
this one's gonna be tough. I think it'd be tough even for me, just going off of memory.
So I was gonna say that this one's not cask strength, but it's definitely higher proof than 40%.
Oh,
40%,
what?
43%.
Too easy. I already know which is which. I think I do, just based on the noses.
The noses are completely different. This one's not as fruity sweet as that one.
Familiar. I know what I think is what I think, but I need confirmation because that will make me feel better. But
Woo!
I'm gonna taste this first.
This one is a lot higher. It's got me burping. This one is a lot higher in alcohol than this one. I'm thinking this one is probably 43. So I'm thinking that this one is going to be the new cask strength.
That's not what it is.
This one's the new cask strength?
That's not what it is. One's the old cask strength, and one is something else.
Really?
This is everything I want in Macallan at cask strength.
What is it?
It's so good. This is what I think it is, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. No. Woo! That's the stuff dreams are made out of. This is Macallan's old character. This is what I always call the Macallan Leak Number 6 baby. Like, this is the little cousin Macallan that could. This is the train that brought Macallan its name. This is delicious. It's Macallan cask strength.
This is OG Macallan cask strength?
Yes, absolutely. It is Macallan cask strength, and it is delicious. This is also delicious, but it is a Macallan 12. Here's the problem. In case you guys didn't know, there were 5 Macallan 12s. 5. Did you not know this?
No.
There's the Elegancia. Nobody cares about that because Fino Sherry. There's the regular 12 Sherry. There's the 12 double cask. There's the 12 triple cask. And there's number 5. Asia exclusive, Taiwan only. Perhaps you've heard of it. And you know why that tastes so good. It's the Macallan 12 Grand Reserva.
Oh.
Which makes the current 18 look like
trash.
Yeah. This 12 Grand Reserva is fantastic.
This smells fantastic.
But the thing is, that's
so
under
well.
10 years, and that's only 12 years old, and that's incredible.
This is incredible. This tastes like... I mean, there are great characteristics in it. I do enjoy it, but it's fire.
It is, absolutely.
What's the proof on this?
61.
That's why it's fire.
It's so good, though. It's everything you want in Macallan characteristics, and I'm pretty sure there's a hefty pour in there, and we're going to finish that because it's delicious. It's so good. So, yeah, so this was an interesting experiment. Like, I really... Oh, you want to see what it looks like? It is classic, dark, European oak. It's it's like syrup. It's so good.
It is beautiful.
Yeah, it's absolutely delicious. It's one of my favorites. Just, yeah, and you can definitely proof it down because it needs it sometimes. I mean, it's 60%. I think, to me, at 60%, it is right on the money. Look at the oils in it when you put water.
For 60%, this is extremely drinkable. But
for 60%, it's surprisingly
compared to this Grand Reserva, it was...
that's the problem, putting side by side.
Yeah.
But that's what's made this entire thing interesting, right? It's putting these side by side and seeing the differences of the flavors across that. Still hot?
No, but the
flavor,
flavors of like the caramel and the toffee that comes out is redonk.
Yes.
Redonk.
It's old school Macallan. It's what Macallan made their name. I promise you, it's so good. Which is impossible to find for less than like $1,000 a bottle now. It's gotten stupid. When it broke over 500, I stopped looking. So I had my 5 bottles. So I was good. I'm down to 1.5, and a touch bottle. Friggin', we just need a bottle kill that because it's incredible. It just speaks volumes for the incredible flavors that could be from. Look at the legs running down the glass. Slower than molasses.
With water.
Water.
It's pretty darn incredible. But that probably only brought it down to like 60.
So, if you guys, have you ever sat down with like...
Talk to me about the larceny again. Which one do you think is which?
Oh, is this not the cask strength?
No, which one?
We both said this is a cask strength.
Is there a sticker or no?
Sticker, yes. Is this regular?
You're kidding me.
This is the regular? Oh, wow. Which, you know what's funny? That explains a lot, though, because I said the cask strength carries more flavor than larceny, but in terms of heat, you couldn't even tell, like, it. I mean, on the nose, it seemed like the regular was hotter. That's funny. But the regular one smells more corny, and this one had more flavors, which is what I had said before when I had the cask strength, but dang.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
That changes everything up.
This was amazing.
That's funny for the Tam Do. I mean, it's all interesting for everything.
The Tam Do was really obvious.
I think this was just a...
this was just for fun.
Yeah.
Because I knew you wouldn't know the 12 Grand Reserva, and I didn't want to... If I pour any more from the old 12 that I have, like, the bottle's going to be gone. But, like, I thought that would be more fun because of the flavors are so rich.
The intensity,
in both of them.
yeah.
Yeah, it's super intense. It's like everything you want from Macallan. But this was weird.
It is
weird.
Yeah.
Because I had said that when I had the cask strength, that I was like, man, it's got more flavors. And it's so funny because going to the regular, I was like, this just smells like corn.
You know, I guess it makes sense for bourbon, though. And that's why the aging process does so well for bourbon in the cask, because it takes off that raw corn smell and flavor through the aging process, which brings the...
As opposed to the rye spice that shines through and the caramels that were burning through.
Huh.
What's amazing, though, is like it's 40% versus like 60, and we couldn't even tell.
That was 60?
Yeah, it's like, what is it, 58, 59? It's something stupid. Something high. Something crazy high.
Wow. I would not... You don't need water with that at all.
Right. No,
I would just drink
even
that
more drinkable. It's like...
And then probably pass out.
That's funny because I remember saying, like, I don't know how I could ever go back to regular larceny, but on the nose, this one's nose is so much higher. Wow, this was really cool. Like, and using black glasses, even though this is a super cool experience. All right. If you guys ever sat down with 2 different whiskeys from the same company, but like one was cask strength and one wasn't, please comment. Because, like...
If you haven't, do it.
Yeah, what were your results? Because this is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
It's super good.
Definitely fun.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, tip jar, Patreon, everything, all the stuff, all the things you already know.
Nice.
I'm just really excited. Give me this. to me. How much did you pour in here? Is the bottle almost gone?
It's hard to tell. It's a black glass.
That bottle's almost gone. I know, but it seems like...
That bottle is almost gone, yeah.
I know.